Oh man, our execution as an offense, whether it was bad throws, which there were bad throws, miscommunications, all that kind of stuff. So stuff that usually actually does happen in a first game, but you don't really, pay the consequence for them all the time. But we did today, and that's my fault. I got to do a better job for our team, and I will.
Was that stuff showing up in the first half, but it wasn't really coming through, or did it just show up in the second half after it was a pretty good first half?
To be honest, we did some of the same stuff, but we just executed it better in the first half. To be honest, they tried to do some things a little bit different, but nothing that mattered really. They tried to put, different looks for the run game, different looks for the pass game, but nothing that we didn't prepare for. So, we just honestly, things a little here or there. Some of the things that we did are going to be overlooked by the bad stuff, and it sucks. Because that's tough because we did a lot of good things. The score doesn't dictate really what the game was, and it's just a bad feeling. It just sucks, man.
Were they trying to take Amari out of the game? You guys have seen that?
Well, they really wanted to take both wideouts out. If you go back and watch those, not only did they have Peters and Talib on those guys, but then most of the times they were doubling them also with the safety. Kind of like a little box deal, trying to keep them into a little thing, and that's why Jared had a big game. We had no problem seeing what they were doing, obviously. It's not an indication of Amari not running or anything like that. It's just if the coverage looks a certain way over certain plays, we have other options, and that's why Jared and the running backs came up big in the pass game for us.
The interception in the end zone, was that looking back at that throw, is that
yes.
you throw better or maybe make a different decision on that? How do you?
Oh yeah, I just throw it better. I just made a bad throw. Yeah. We get Jared one-on-one. Obviously, we know what he can do. I just made a bad throw, so that's all it was.
The second one that seemed to
Oh my gosh, yes.
it just slipped out of your hand.
No, yeah. So I went to the right side. They buzzed underneath that route, so I came back. Bad decision. I went to throw it away, kind of maybe give the bench route a chance, but I saw the dude underneath it, so I tried to pull it back with my hand. And obviously that's why it looked so terrible. It just floated in the air and landed in the guy's lap. So it's just one of those that you sit there and you're like, that is one of the dumbest plays you could ever have. But it is what it is. I knew what I should have done as soon as that play was over, but it just sucks that it happened.
What happened on that?
Third one, the corner was running with him. Thought he was going to just keep running. Jared saw it where he just sat it, and I threw it out in front of him. And the guy just ended up getting a gift, basically. So, again, those are the ones that are like, man, me and Jared, obviously we're on the same page a lot. We'll look at it together. We'll talk about it, get it better for the next time for that look.
What was it like just with John as a play
Sorry.
with John as a play caller?
Yes.
How did that process go?
It was awesome. He gets real excited when we get big plays and things like that, and it's fun to hear his communication, his thought process. He loves to, feed stuff into the headset, and I thought our communication was really good for us being the first time. Both our personalities on the field at the same time, getting plays in, getting to the checks that Coach wanted, and all those kind of things. I honestly thought that part of it was really good today.
The opening drive, were you thinking, we're off now?
Yeah.
Everything went so well.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we'll see as the year goes on, but against that defense, it's not always going to be like the first half was. You know what I mean? They hadn't had film on us. We didn't have film on them, really, with the players in and things like that. They were hiding stuff. We were hiding stuff. And so, have that first drive. Obviously, it feels good. Would let you know we're capable of what we're capable of and things like that. Really the whole first half and parts of the second half, but it just wasn't good enough in the second half.
I apologize if I asked this already, but the defense, what did you make of his performance holding the Rams to 13 points late in the third quarter?
I'm sorry, our defense?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought they did a great job. I knew when we got Coach Gunther it was going to be good. I think our DBs had their hands on multiple passes, which is what they like to they like to be around the ball. And again, those are things that didn't go our way. A lot of things didn't go our way in the second half. But to see them play, I love our defense. I love the way they play. I love just the scheme that Coach Gunther brings because it makes it difficult on quarterbacks. And, I'm glad that he's on our team.
Chuck, we know they're taking away stuff, taking away lives.
Yeah.
We're seeing you up and off. Is there a part of you that just, at some point, just doesn't want to settle for that because they're probably giving it to you for a reason?
Well, oh, yeah, absolutely. You try and move defenders like, please come take this so I can push the ball down the field. I think you saw one thing is, I think we ended up throwing it about 40 times. Obviously, at the end, it gets a little different, right? But 40 times, for 300 yards versus certain looks and things like that. Again, you would hope that you could throw for more, right? You want more, but again, you can't do that, and that's where I got in trouble on the second pick. To be honest with you, I tried to do too much, and I tried to hold on to it, and it landed and got a free gift. No, you're good, but yeah.
John was saying this is the first time we've gone wire to wire on offense.
Yeah.
Considering the volume of stuff you do, all the different things you try to do, in a sense, was it just almost too much to ask to be smooth the first week?
I don't think it was too much to ask because, I would never think that, But again, we do have corrections to make, and that's, every team week one, you saw a whole bunch of people, with turnovers or miscommunications, things. We're watching games all Sunday, and you see it, and that's week one thing. So it's going to happen no matter, how sophisticated, no matter how much you rep a certain play, things are going to happen. And the most important part is that we take the film. We see what we did right. We keep practicing repping that. And we see what we did wrong. We rep that and make sure that we're all on the same page. That way, moving forward, we're going to be better, and we will. I'll take care of the ball better. I make better throws, decisions, all that, and we're going to be a good team.
Couple more guys. Execution issue in the second half and the first half, 140 yards and penalties, one on you, and almost
Yeah.
you guys called timeout to get out of it. What is that? Because you guys have not been together for, like you said, wire to wire, or was that just first game stuff?
Honestly, I think a lot of it is first game stuff. A lot of it, the guys are amped up. We actually get to play a full game. We kind of take the human part out of things sometimes too. Guys get fired up, and you're ready to go and those kind of stuff. But besides that, it's week one stuff. It's never acceptable. I know that. I know how we coach it. I know how we demand it as leaders. That's never acceptable. But at the same time, those are things that we'll see. And now we have film of our offense actually being played against one of the best defenses in the league, and we can take it and get better from it.
Last one, guys.
There's a lot of anticipation for you guys in this game. This is the season opener.
Yeah.
The fans is that also through the concern.
Yeah.
Does it make it any more disappointing that it's been about?
Well, I think anytime you lose, it's disappointing. Like, I'm not going to sleep good. I never do after we lose. It doesn't matter where we're playing. It doesn't matter at what level I'm playing at. When we lose and when you make a couple bad decisions, you never sleep good. It's always disappointing. So we don't get into the hype kind of stuff. We're just a football team trying to do our best. And I can tell you this, there's no stopping fighting us. I can tell you this also, that losses with Coach Gruden feel a little bit different than I've ever felt before. Just the positive, coaching, the next step, demanding what he needs from me next time and all these kind of stuff. it's just, you just feel like, I just talked to him for 10 minutes and you feel like, man, I already feel like we're going to be better next week, kind of a thing. It's just, it's really cool to watch our coaches go throughout the locker room and do, how Coach Gruden has his stuff, so it's pretty neat. But it's always disappointing to lose. We don't want to do that, especially in the first game. So, but we got 15 more, and I think that we're going to be pretty good.
Thank you, everyone.
Appreciate you. Yep.